to Craftastrophe. Thanks for joining in today. We're gonna make something really awesome and cool, and it involves paint and a mason jar. So the paint we'll be using is glow-in-the-dark paint, and basically what we'll be doing is choosing the colors, and then we're gonna be dabbing it all over the inside of the mason jar. So this will be a cool activity, and then you won't be able to see it until nighttime, but at nighttime in the dark, it'll be glowing. It'll be totally awesome. I wouldn't suggest a actual candlelight, like little light in there, but maybe like operated one with a battery, and it might illuminate it and make it beautiful. So here we go. We're going to start with our different colors here. So you always want to remember to have all this stuff set up ahead of time. Okay, so we have these all taken apart. So what we're going to do is put some of little dabs into this little container, which is a little paint holder. So you put little paint pieces in all these little holes. We just need a little bit. We don't need a ton because we're just going to be dabbing. So we got neon pink, and we got some bright orange. And then we have green, and our last one is a just regular glow-in-the-dark, natural glow-in-the-dark color, so it'll probably have like that little light green to it. Okay, so we have our little spots there. So I suggest that you start at the bottom. That way the brush doesn't get in the way when you're trying to do the inside part. Pick what color you're going to use, and then you just go down and just go dab, 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 dab. And then we're just gonna keep doing this and make it all pretty. And the smaller spots the better, because then it'll illuminate a lot more. So we have the orange spots going, and we'll start with the next color in a second. I do suggest you get long brushes, depending on what size jar you use, to get long brushes so that you have more poking power to get down in there, and it won't be so hard. If you have a small one, it'll be really hard to get in the inside. You can be as creative as you like, different colors, all sorts of things. I did have a hard time finding some of these. I actually got this one at Michael's, and then all these other colors I found at Walmart. I cannot find any of these multicolored ones anywhere else except for Walmart. I'm putting globs on here, not just like little thin pieces. Just put globs in there so it makes it radiate more. Okay, so we finished the orange. Now I'm going to do the green. We'll do the same thing with the green one. You want to have multiple brushes out so that you're not constantly re-cleaning your brushes. And any size will do, but I do suggest using smaller ones so that you have all sorts of different dots. You want to take a look at your mason jar every once in a while and make sure there isn't any like huge spots where there isn't any paint. So you want to cover that up too. You can mix and match the colors, so you can kind of mix them up if you want to. Until you got enough that you think you have in there. Just splotch it all up. It'll be very beautiful when it's all done. So here's about a third of the way done so far, and I have 2 more colors to do, and if I need to, I can mix up the other colors towards the top too. If you do too big of globs, it looks like it smears down, but it kind of gives the jar some character with the way that the paint kind of dries out. The green is looking good, and we're going to move on to the natural color here. This will make it stand out really well. So I'm kind of putting that in the middle area just to give it some character. And this one you don't see quite as well on here, but in the dark you'll probably see it super good. Make sure it goes all the way around the whole entire thing. You have it nicely around here. Just gonna do a few touch-ups on this color. This would be a fun craft for pretty much anyone of any age, as long as the kids are supervised. But this would be a fun summer craft to do. And then when it gets dark out at night, can take a look at it outside on your porch or your front yard or wherever you put it. So that part is looking beautiful. So I do suggest that you have enough brushes for each color that you're doing, that way you don't have to wash it. In my case, I have 3 and I have 4 colors that I'm using here. So now we're going to do the pink. Finish off the rest of this with the pink on top. You can probably make all sorts of different designs. You don't have to just do dots. You could probably like do streaks or do something cool like that. You can get all sorts of different designs. Maybe do some artwork and make some like flowers in there, or I don't know, something creative. It's up to you. And it's a pretty simple project to make. Okay, so I'm basically done here, and now I'm just gonna look and see if I need to do any touch-ups or if I need to put any more dots in there. And it looks like the orange is gonna need a little bit more on the bottom there, so we're gonna add a little bit more orange to it. Okay, so this part is completely done, and then now what you wanna do is just stick it outside and have it dry. And especially where we live, it's nice and hot today, so it'll probably dry super duper fast. And then at nighttime, we'll get to see how it glows. We also have the lid part here. So the lid, we can also do something cool with, and we can paint on some glittery stuff. So what I'm gonna do is go like this. I'm gonna squirt some on there, like that. And then I'm gonna use a brush, and I'm gonna spread it out and then let that dry also. And then we'll have a super cool jar. For this one, we can use a bigger brush since it's doesn't really matter and it doesn't have dots or anything. And this will stick outside also to let it dry so that it dry fast. Okay, so we have our top part here. Here's the top part, and we just got some paint glue on there, and we'll let that dry also. And here is the final product. And it's all inside, so you can touch the outside all you want. You don't have to worry about getting your hands all dirty. So here we have the final product of the glow-in-the-dark jar. So thanks for watching, and unfortunately we probably won't be able to pick this up off the computer in the dark, so you'll have to find out for yourself how well it works. Thanks for watching Craftastrophe. Check out the last video I made. Don't forget to click on the subscribe button to watch future videos. Also, take a look at our other channels. They're pretty cool too. Thanks for watching, and see ya next time.